24-yard line and no farther. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Motion from the back. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air, it's Stockton. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed in the middle, it's dealt. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Dogs headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's taking the shot. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run from the school.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know the guy's got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone. A good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed over the middle, it's Durham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Durham. Wow, to the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Sends it back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He's at the 50. Past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play, and you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'll be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator tries to set the defense up by showing them the same pre-snap look, but this time sending the receiver to the middle of the field.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll immediately call timeout.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
He's looking deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
Gonna let it fly. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take another shot here. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
On the ground, it's Durham. Shakes off the defender.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Tigers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Find some fresh air. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Georgia going up tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. No field goal attempt here. They'll try to break the tie here in the fourth with a touchdown. To the air, it's Stockton. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll run the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, tempo's going to be a big deal right now, but 4th down coming up, trailing, you have to dial up the right play right here, David.
And first things first, you got to get the first down. Like, I got to convert this 4th down. The clock is irrelevant at that point. Then I got to kick it in high gear, make some plays, and getting scoring position to try to take the lead.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, LSU.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that one stings, man. 4th quarter tie football game. You trusted your kicker to come through, and he gives you the dreaded doink. And that means you know it was so close to being in. That one.
He unleashes a long one. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Yeah, I don't know if if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
First play of the first possession of OT. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Almost had the huge interception there. Man, what a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at third down.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Now he's looking into the middle. Snags it. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top here in OT. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get this. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They'll go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Tigers! And they score first here in overtime.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Looking for the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted, a turnover in overtime. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. And the takeaway is the exclamation point.